It doesn't matter what your son or your daughter is. It is your responsibility that you must find every way, every means possible to redeem your son. He is your flesh, he is your blood. Are you following what I'm saying? And in that business, that's why God brought up the woman. That when the thing becomes too heavy for the man to carry, the woman can be in the place of intercession and she will be praying, help my husband. Lord, help my pastor. I was telling you, some fathers are beaten. You need to see some of the things that fathers have to do just to bring food to the table. And when they see you in wretched clothes, it's not like they're happy. When you come, Papa, I need this, and he's not able to provide for it, you don't know what is going on inside. In fact, you don't have an idea. And sometimes they get to a place that, to meet you, Omuni say, I have failed. Omuni say, I don't even deserve to be called a father. And the best thing that sometimes they think they can do is to run away. Sometimes they now give themselves to drinking, just so that and when these things happen, unfortunately, the mothers see it like the man has rejected his responsibility. The man, your friends say, but truly speaking, and we men, we don't talk much. Men don't talk much. Unlike women, the most painful thing. The other time Jesus said something, and he said, if you fathers, your children ask you for fish or for bread, will you give them serpent? What it means is that a father is a provider. Then the Lord goes ahead to say that if you know how to give better things to your children, how more need them? So imagine your child is asking you for fish, and you are saying, I don't have fish. Then he comes back and says, okay, Daddy, if you don't have fish, give me scorpion. Give you scorpion, you don't have it. You know how it feels to see other children going to school, and then your children are sitting home. You might think that the man does not care, but sometimes the shame has made him to coil up. A man putting up some defense. A man changing his just so that he can meet up the shame. Or yet to say, I don't care. Or yet maybe just so that people will not get the opportunity to talk to him anyhow. Many people in the place of fathership, the devil has beaten them. And unfortunately, the wives. And that's why you see the word of the Lord is also telling you that husband, be good to your wives so that your prayers can ascend to the Lord. That is also why God said, I will create a helper, so that this woman can intercede for you. When you are down, when things are not working, when this woman can be, Lord, help my husband. Lord, help my husband. Because that key is in the hands of the father. You want to see your child ride in a Mercedes Benz. You want to see your child. Are you aware there's a company name there? It is that key is in the hands of the father. If the father is able to raise him the way he should, then he becomes it. So the future of your children is in the hands of their fathers. And if the fathers do not do a good job, there is no way that those children are going to end up the way you are expecting them to end up. Just when the son who was lost has come home, and the father is just thanking God, thank you, Jesus. Once again, I get the opportunity to raise this guy. Once again, I get the opportunity to correct. The other son comes and said, I'm not coming home. One battle to the next. Why are you not coming home? I said, I'm not coming home because I've been here with you. You never gave me even a small cup to celebrate with my friends. This your son, this hooligan, took your property, squandered it here nearby. He had come back, and now you have given him a new dress. You have put a ring on his finger. The Bible never spoke that the son who was with the father, the one who was honoring the father gave him a new dress or a ring. But when this one came, he gave him a new dress or a ring. And then now, the one who is with him said that, I'm not coming to the house. I'm not celebrating with you. Go away. And the father has to come again and speak to this one and say, everything I have belongs to you. All these years have you not been with me? Fathership is not easy. And while the story is being shared, we never heard of the woman. Where is the mother? Do you hear? You hear this? The devil knows that whatever it is that your husband is going to become, or whatever it is that your husband has done, for that it to be a blessing to the family, it will take his children to inherit after him. So, this morning, mothers, the success of your children that you are looking forward to is not an automatic thing. It is not. You are supposed to support the fathers. You are supposed to be praying for them so that they can do that work that is demanded of them. It is not to be criticizing them. It is not to be insulting them. It is not to be disrespecting them in front of their children. How can a man who is supposed to raise a child, you are insulting that child in front of the father, you are disrespecting that child in front of him? How is it that when the father speaks, the child will listen? And you need to understand, the battle is between the enemy and your seed. And that's why he's fighting the father. And therefore, the best that you can do is to go into the place of prayer and intercede. Learn to pray for your husbands. Learn to pray for them. If you love your children, learn to pray for your husbands. Oh, fathership is not a joke. Women, you cannot raise your children without their fathers. You are not smarter than God. You need them. All these things that is going on that you have been made to think that you have the ability to raise your children, I am telling you with authority, they will still lack. Yes, they will still lack. They will still lack. You will still lack a father. Are you there? Yes. And therefore, as God had made it, there is the need to pray that it remains that way. God knew that a man will have a lot of challenge, and he will say, I will create a helper. Only he was very aware that the man is going to need the woman. And that is why the devil also made it a point and said, the woman who can intercede for the man, he attacked her. Fathership is not a joke at all. I'm telling you. Yes.